Welcome to a brand new podcast. And this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Greatness. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. There we have a whole wide range of products. That's from men's, kids, ladies' clothing, perfume, cologne, office supplies, house products, accessories, furniture, artwork. So check out www.evolutionoflondon.com. Also check out www.evolutionoflondon.org. There we have digital products for personal as well as business use. There's accessories and custom clothing as well. So definitely show your support with that. Finally, www.evolutionoflondon.store. STRE. There we have accessories such as shea butter, African soap, DVDs, etc. And we ship throughout North America, so definitely check out www.evolutionoflondon.store. Any business inquiries, if you want to put your brand on this podcast, you definitely email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. That's the same email if you want to make a free will offering through our PayPal account. That's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. All right. Well, also, we have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. There we have links, like I mentioned, to other affiliates. So definitely check it out and show your support. So definitely will be grateful as far as that is concerned. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. Luxury candles, a whole wide range of different colors and designs, 12-ounce jars. They are from scented to unscented candles. Now, the scented candles is from peppermint, jasmine, eucalyptus, frankincense, myrrh, sandalwood, just to name a few. And check out their social media on TikTok, Royalty 9 International. Also on Instagram, Royalty 9 International. So if any question concerns, email them at royalty9international@gmail.com. So definitely show love. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. Whole wide range of different beats. So definitely check out Cheap Limousine channel. Like, subscribe, and share. Now, once you go to the Cheap Limousine channel, you will see other social media platforms. So definitely check that out and like, subscribe to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continuing the train on YouTube, Greatness 19. Greatness 19 is our educational channel. We have over 400 videos. So definitely need y'all guys to like, subscribe, and share on the Greatness 19 channel. So definitely check out that. I'm on the road to 1,000 subs, and we're getting close. We're approaching 900. I think we're like at 880, something like that, 880. So definitely, I need y'all guys to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to push to at least 1,000 subs, so I know we can get there. So pass the word around to family, friends, and foe, and definitely subscribe to the channel, the Greatness 19 channel on YouTube. And also check out our health and wellness channel, which is Mr. Evolution of London. There we have a whole wide range of videos on health and wellness. So like, subscribe, and share to Mr. Evolution of London. I like to mention, I mentioned this previously, the different countries that support us, and definitely I like to thank y'all guys, starting with Switzerland, Ireland, Netherlands, Dominican Republic, Sweden, Croatia, Trinidad, Tobago, South Africa, U.S., Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, Philippines, Iran, Italy, Ukraine, Nigeria, Haiti, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Poland, Australia, Ghana, Barbados, Namibia, Mexico, India, Japan, Norway, Malaysia, New Zealand. Thank you. And thank you for your continued support and passing the word around and making this platform grow bigger. And let's keep it going. I like to definitely welcome and join to the family here. A&T Cell Phone Repair Center. Now, they located in London, Ontario. They have 2 locations. First location is 1401 Ernest Avenue, Unit 15. Again, that's London, Ontario. Their telephone number is 519-204-7300. They actually been over 20 years of experience with cell phone repair. They repair, sell any kind of cell phone, iPad, iPod, tablets, laptop, accessories. So definitely check them out. They also sell TV boxes as well and program them. And they unlock phones. So definitely check them out. Their email, you can email them at cellphonerepair@gmail.com. Also, they wholesale at their second location, which is 93 Wellington Street. Again, that's London, Ontario. They wholesale computers, iPad, and all different types of phones and accessories. They #1 in the city of London for parts and accessories. They also provide security cameras and install. So again, that's at 93 Wellington Street North. And again, their telephone number, that's their second location, is 877-358-0026 or local 226-503-3300. And their email at that location is atwholesalers@gmail.com. That's atwholesaler, WHOLESELLER@gmail.com. I'll spell the other email as well. That's atcellphonerepair, I guess you know how to spell that, @gmail.com. That's their first location. So definitely check A.T. Cell Phone Repair Center, both locations. Again, how can you go wrong? Also, check out this new scene on the block here. I welcome him to the family. Now, check out Oliver Twist. That's located at 130 King Street. And again, that's London, Ontario. So definitely support that. They have Uptown Friday Night. On the 1-2s, DJ Panthro. I make sure I have his name right. DJ Panthro. Panthro. With DJ Dez. on the mic. They Friday nights from 9 to 2. They give you a wide range of old school and new school. And they're one of the best DJs in southwestern Ontario. Support their machine. It's every Friday night. Again, from 9 p.m. to 2. I've been hearing a lot of great things about these two DJs in southwestern Ontario. It is written. Mr. Will. He's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So I need you to continue supporting him. If you want to book a consultation, email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. Also support his merchandise, which is www.wjaaccessories.org. Custom clothing, accessories, digital products as well. Now, the Oracle 19 podcast is on all major platforms. We're on Google, or Anchor.fm, Google, Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, just to name a few. Anything I haven't mentioned, just check out the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, and finally www.theoracle19radio.com. For any information, you can check out the description box of all those 4 major platforms. Okay, we got out the business aspect out the way. I'm sorry about that, guys. Sometimes I have to take care of the business aspect of things. So as things expand, as this podcast expands, the internet radio we have going on, I gotta deal with the business aspect of things. But today we're gonna talk about the topic, having penis discipline. I'm giving you the clean form. Penis discipline. And this is for the men out here. Self-explanatory, but I'm going to just give you my perspective. I mentioned this on other shows about having discipline. Men, about putting yourselves first. You can check out those. Maybe Learn to Walk Away. That's another show. So, for men, especially you young black men and older black men, but men in general, you need to have discipline. This is not like back in the days, 50, 60, 70 years ago. You can just wild out. This is my personal opinion. Even my generation do things wild out, and previous generation. You're going to have that discipline. You just can't be having sex with just any type of female out here. Because most of these females out here is trash. Yes, I said it. Trash. And again, you have women and you have females. And I mentioned this on previous shows. Now, the women out here, I'm excluding you. Because you're good women. You know how to carry yourself. You know how to act accordingly. And most likely you're in a relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, you handling your business. You know how to conduct yourself as a woman in all different types of ways. So now we got that out the way. But the 99% of you or 98% of you females out here, yes, you trash. And you men out here just can't be wilding out on these females out here because it's going to get you in trouble. It's all going to go downhill for you. What do I mean? I mentioned this before. A lot of times these females they demons out here. Straight up. They not in your corner. So if you have intercourse with them, a lot of times, some of these women are so wicked, they come back and they make claims and accusations that they had unwanted sex. There was unwanted sex going on. Giving you the clean version, guys. I don't want to be that raw with it, but you understand what I mean. And these women out here is crazy, mentally ill. Straight up, they mentally ill. I know y'all guys is energetic, cock strong, terminology we use in my area, I should say, era and area. You all guys is ready to partake, but you have to have discipline. I wouldn't suggest any of you men out here that is in these streets to just be having sex with all different types of females. Some of y'all guys have a different opinion, but in North America, I wouldn't suggest it. You have to really be careful. You have to be selective. Just don't waste your sperm. You be wasting your sperm on these females. That can get you in trouble. Why am I bringing this up? The coach on the Boston Celtics. Getting a contract, he messed up his money dealing with these women. Now, he just put himself on jeopardy. Suspended for a year, losing out on money. All because he want to deal with these females. You can't mess up your brand. And time again, men out here is wilding out. It's just not worth it. This guy got, I think, a $5 million contract. Now that's down the toilet because just dealing with females. That wasn't even in reality worth it. Doesn't matter their positions. But it leaked out. Now he can't coach for a year. Maybe can't coach for the Boston Celtics forever. Who knows? But was it really worth it at the end of the day? And this is what I'm talking about. Not even if you're making $500 a week, it's still not worth it dealing with women out here. Now, I definitely will say, men, you got to be careful. And I'm backtracking. Even women on your job. You must have discipline. Because that can get you in trouble. That's a quick way to get you in trouble. It's just straight up. Y'all men gotta be careful of who you involve with. Especially you talk about on the job. Because these women could smile at you, and then when they mad at you, they can flip on you. And it doesn't matter what month, what year, what day. And now you losing out on money. And it's happening. It happens often, too often. And I'm just starting off. I'm backtracking, dealing with the workplace because I'm giving you a coordination with what happened with the coach on the Boston Celtics. But you men out here must have penis discipline. You must. Look, like, I get it. I've been through the sands of life, out here doing savagery. I'm just doing savagery. That's a little humor, just a metaphor, guys. Not literally being a savage. Just a metaphor. I have said that on other shows, but I have to obviously be careful with my words because I don't want 5-10 years down the road, people will say, Grady said he was a savage, and I knew he was a savage, and he was, slow down. Throughout my podcast, I throw a little humor, little jokey jokes, little metaphors for people that don't understand certain terminology. Street slangs for my street people, but metaphors for clarification. So, not everything you could just take literally what I have to say. I have to stress that. I know a lot of you guys understand, but I have to speak it to people that don't understand, and I will have all different types of people that will listen to this podcast. So obviously they want to take notes, and then 5 years today, they say, "Yeah, you said you were a savage. I knew you was a savage." Let's be smart, guys. But having discipline is very important. You can't do like the previous generations. No. I definitely will argue that I know you want to, but it's too much out here, too much drama. There's so much new laws. There's so many new laws that have been implemented within the workplace. Workplace harassment is big, and bullying and all of this stuff, and just all of this wording, all of these little catchphrases, these laws that is implemented. It's to jam you up, guys. Men, you'll get jammed up. You'll lose your job. You lose your money. You lose your credibility. You'll be ostracized within the community. Don't do it. Now, this guy here, he's a target now. He's a mark. Everywhere he goes, he's just going to be as this, he's going to have a little stain on his record. The guy in the Boston Celtics had an affair with multiple women, and he was with Nia Long, and making out like, oh, poor Nia Long, and it's going to be a lot, guys, man. It's and he's a man of a certain age, so unfortunately, that's not a good look. But this is a teachable moment to your other men out here. Try not to fall in that trap. Your money is first. Look at the position where you are. When you're dealing with these women, look at what you can lose if it goes bad. And start analyzing your situation. Find out what type of woman this woman is, or the potentials of what she can do to you if it goes south. You got to think all different ways. Personally, me, again, I've been through the sands of life, so I'm telling you something that I know. And I know what other men have gone through as well. I put it all together. That's why I'm speaking upon it. So you guys, you men out here, you must be careful. And I'm really taking this slow. I'm focusing first within the workplace, because it seems like that's where a lot of drama happens anyway, at the workplace. And women could make up all different types of stories. And guess what? You're in HR, being reported on allegations that you maybe haven't done, or did. But is it worth it at the end of the day? Men, keep life simple. Start simplifying your life. And start having more discipline. Even when you meet these women in the streets, don't be so thirsty and want to just jump on them. Because again, these women, when I say women, is really females, the 98%. Not like the women. I use it interchangeable, but there's women, there's females. You hear me say women all the time. There's part of me for that, but I'm focusing on the females, the 98% of the females out here. They ain't ish out here. Straight up, trash. And a lot of, and you could tell what type of women you're dealing with multiple ways. How they carry themselves, how they act, the way they talk to men. You must have discipline. If a woman don't know how to talk to a man, and she's calling him out his name, she don't have respect for the man principle. You cannot deal with her, no matter how pretty she is. If she don't know how to talk to a man, you cannot deal with her. Sorry. And a lot of women, they, don't know how to even talk to a man. Calling them out their name. You don't even know me. They very slick with their mouth. How you gonna have intercourse with someone like that? She's gonna bring nothing but problems and drama to you. How are you gonna deal with a woman that have mental illness? And there's a great amount of women out here with mental illness. Because you don't know how stable she is. You start having intercourse with her, and let's say things don't go right, she turn around and want to throw charges on you. Wild stuff. Because in her head, you left her. And she's not accepting that. So guess what? She's going to throw some charges, and she will. She don't care about ruining you. She don't care that she have to go to a courthouse or whatever the case. Her job, her mission is to ruin you. That's all she sees. She don't care about if she's self-destructing with that or causing herself to look bad. The only thing she sees is destroying you. How can you be with someone like that? How can you put your penis in something like that? No matter how pretty she is. Watch the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Martin Lawrence. He thought he was a player. He stuck his wee-wee in her, and she wasn't accepting anything less when he just broke off from her. She damn well tried to delete this dude. Crazy. Check out the movie. And you got plenty of women like that. And you want to stick your penis in that because she have nice breastises. I get it, guys. Like I said, I've been through the sands of life. Real savage. Number one savage. You couldn't get no savage than myself. I know. But you can't do it. You cannot do it. Trust me. It might cost you your life. It might cost you your life. You cannot. It's just not worth it. Then you have the feminists. She always want an example, one up on you. If you saying you go to college, she's saying she went to college twice. If you said you went to university, she already have a PhD. She's not trying to celebrate what you do. She's trying to compete with you. How can you stick your wee-wee in her hole? And she is your mortal enemy. Here you are, hot and bothered man, and you see her because it's nice breastises and nice buttocks, and you want to stick your wee-wee in her. And guess what? She wants to compete with you. Yeah, you might have a couple of good nights with her rolling in the hay, as my mother used to say. Still say. Shout out to you, Mom. But you want to do all of that? Is it worth it for you? Is it worth it? Yeah, you guys might be in heat, man, and you want to do all of those wonderful things, but it's not worth it at the end of the day. Again, this woman here, she don't want to listen to what you have to say. She don't want to follow your lead. Matter of fact, she's competing with you in every phase. This is your mortal enemy. Your feminists out here. She don't want to be a lady. She don't want to be domestic. If I cook Monday, Tuesday, you cook Wednesday, Thursday. If I gotta wash, that means you gotta wash. So what's the point? Is this a woman? Is this a female? Is this a future wife for me, or this is a roommate? But in the woman's mind, this is what it is. And she feels that you can't do no better. So what's the point? What's the point of having that type of female? You just might as well have a straight hooker that you just pay, and then just pay to play and just leave. Just get yourself a hooker. I'm not saying you should now. I'm just giving an example. What is the point? To have someone that have a feminist viewpoint. 50-50 partnership. Who's the head of the household here? No, we both the heads. What the hell? We both are the heads. Men, you must have penis discipline in this day and time. You must. It's essential. Because these type of women, you got low-key feminists as well as straight-up feminists. The low-key feminist is dangerous. Because they smile at you and they will cook a little bit initially to wheel you in. And then when you find out their personality is trash. They feel they can have men friends. They can entertain men friends. That's another thing. What? You're going to entertain men friends? You're going to have men friends? No, you so. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with me having men friends? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. You so insecure. You insecure. Well, damn it, I guess I better be insecure because you ain't going to have men friends hanging around and going out and just whatever, and this is my male friend. Forget it, man. What? You kidding me? And men, you sticking your wee-wee in that. You sticking your little pee-pee in that. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know, this look, we got to do better. I'm telling you this from experience. I've been through all of that, man. I've been through all of that. All of that and then some. I had to check myself. And I'm like, yo, man, Greatness, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? All of this for some punani? You kidding? And after you lace it up a couple of times, man, it's regular. It's not like gold is coming out of this, you know? It's not like, you know, silver bars is coming out of this. I'm gonna be getting some money out of it, you know? It's just regular. After you touch it up a couple of times, what's so special? What is she giving you that you can't get for another chick? What is it that, man, what is it that you're getting from this female? Check your feet. Start looking at your female. What is she giving you that you can't get from another female? What is she giving you that she haven't gave to another man before? How about that? Yes, I said it. Yes, on sight. What is she giving you that she gave to someone else before, so what she's giving you, is this something brand new? Most 99% of the females out here is not virgins anyway, so what the hell? And these females acting like it's something, it's precious. I one time had a female saying my pokey is precious. I need gifts. I said, you better get a gift card and just shop at Macy's, because I got nothing for you. And she said, well, I guess I get it from someone else. I said, well, you better look for Santa Claus, because I ain't the one. Ho, ho, ho. I keep it trill out here. Now, especially now, oh my God, I keep it trill out here. I mean, that means real, forthwith, for my people that might not understand that terminology. I'm very bold, very blunt, very upfront, because y'all guys have to have penis discipline. You have to have abundance mindset. Come on, man. Females is all over this planet Earth. Just get your money up. This is the reality. This is the code, actually, for you men. Just get your money up. And then we're not even talking about you need to be a billionaire, a millionaire and stuff. Just be comfortable in your life. Just paying your bills and having extra money, you know, that you can have a good time. Just be in a comfortable position. Have your own place, for starters. Have your own means of income, not relying on her. That puts you in a dominant position. So if that one or two females, because here's the reality, men. You have to go through hundreds. We're not talking about sex. We're talking about in terms of meeting and greeting. You got to go through hundreds for every 100 women. Out of the 100 women you meet, you got one or two of them that, you know, let's say 2 or 3 of them that, you know, is interesting, potential. And out of that 3, one of them might be somebody you can talk to. Oh, I was going to say civilize her, but that sounds chauvinistic, right? But I said it anyway. I feel good saying that. Don't mind me. I entertain myself when I'm talking as well. So I just have fun. But I mean, look, that 1 out of 100. The point being that you have to go through so many females to find a quality one. So you must have discipline. It is what it is. And you know what's messed up out here? And here's another thing I just think about. A lot of these women with single moms, and they have sons. No shade on the single moms in this particular conversation. I'm not throwing shade. This is just a teachable moment. A lot of times when you're going with these single moms, and you expect them to do certain things for you, and you hear them, and they don't even have to be single moms. They be women with no children. But I just hearing that just as an example. Single moms will say, I'm not doing it. I'm not your mama. I'm not your mama. I remember a female said that to me. Single mom. She told me, well, I ain't gonna do these things for you, and it wasn't something crazy. Or, I think it was cooking a meal one night when stopping at her place or whatever. And she was like, I ain't doing it today. I don't feel like it because I ain't your mama. And I said to her, you know what's so interesting about what you just said? You got a son. And she had one son. I said, you have a son. And it's going to be a time, just like you told me I ain't your mother. When your son have a girlfriend's going to tell him, I ain't doing this, I ain't your mama. So the same thing you saying to me is the same thing that future woman is going to say to your son. How would you feel about that? And she got quiet. See, a lot of females don't think in the future. They just look at the now. Same thing you do to that man, your son is going to be suffering the consequences as well. But these women don't even look beyond, they don't look that far. They just look at destroying the man now. The same stuff, ladies, let me tell you something. I'm going to throw this at you. Future. The same things you have done to the men in your life, be very careful. You have you have sons that is going to grow up to be men. How would you feel the future women doing that to your sons? You did it to your present or your past boyfriend or your past husband or whatever. It could trickle down to your son. Ladies, how you will feel about that? And guess what? There's nothing you can do because you're older, and that woman there is going to be younger. She's going to be a young version of you, and she's going to say, yo, old B, you better stay in your place. I'll pop you, I'll blah, 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 blah. Now you 40, 50 years old, and you got to hear a younger you telling you about you, if you get what I mean. It's karma. Karma goes in a circle, ladies. And this is why I say to you men, having discipline, penis discipline. This is something, the reason why you should, is a must. You just can't stick your Johnson in these females. I'm using all different terminologies today. Johnson. Or your prick. But you get what I'm saying, just trying to be entertaining. A little anyway. But this is what it is. This is what it is. you have to be careful and have discipline. You can't do like the previous generation. Can't have a sea of women coast to coast and so forth. Not in North America, at least. Even different countries, they're getting funny out there because they watch the corruption of women in North America, so they copy that. But it's not as bad because governments in different countries they work with the male principle, so they're not trying to hear that. So it's still a better look, I feel, in different countries than North America, United States, aka Canada as well. Or I should say United States and Canada. And European nations. Can't forget that, England and all of that stuff. So you have to have the discipline. And don't feel a certain way if you're not out here wilding out and your other brethren is wilding out. No, because they just wilding out into self-destruction. Because as I mentioned, you got feminist women, and these feminist women they hate men. They really hate men. And you got a lot of women out here that hate men. And let me tell you something. I've been through the sands of life, and I tell you the truth, real talk, y'all women, a lot of women would think that I hate women. I don't. I love the 2% women out here. And I mentioned this several times. I have met with some great women on this planet Earth. Great women. The few that's out here, the 0.9 to the 5th power percent. Great women in all facets of life. I had the honor of meeting, great women. And even dating great women. It just didn't work out, maybe location and so forth, so on, logistics like that. And it happens, could be in different locations and people making different moves, and it just, the timing was off. But I met with some great women out here. Again, the 1.9 to the 5th power. Notice how I'm changing these numbers, but it's a small percentage. But the 98% of you females out here are savage beasts. And I met plenty of y'all too. Unfortunately. And I don't blame the devil, I don't blame God, I put myself in those positions. And I was lucky. But those most of these females out here, they're not even trying to be taught anything. They through. Mentally, they done. And then mentally, they hate you men. They hate you. Either outright or low key. They think if a woman thinks, look, I'm gonna just say something straight up. If you got a woman that thinks she's smarter than you, straight up, she's not for you. Oh man, that's triggering. My personal opinion. Because she will be slick with it. She'll tell her girlfriends, family, friends, and foe, she don't value your intelligence. Women that be saying, well, women is smarter and y'all men are stupid. They don't respect you, man. So how you gonna stick your genitalia inside her and she don't respect you? She don't respect the male principle. And you have plenty of females that have hate for men. They've been in bad relationships and they just dealing with you because you the best thing in their location. You a come up. But they don't really love you. That's why a lot of them become, they switch and they deal with other women. It's one of many reasons, but you have one reason they switch off because they don't have any respect, or they burnt out from men, or whatever the case. But at the end of the day, they don't have respect for you, men. And if a woman don't have respect for you, man, you cannot stick your genitalia inside her, because it's just going to be all wrong. Now, I know you men is going to do what you do anyway. I've been through the sands of life. It's up to you. I'm just spitting out things. It's all on you. Now, when things happen, don't blame the devil. Don't blame the Lord. You made that decision. But I'm just saying, hearing from me, I've been through all of that. It's on you. But when you have women that don't respect the male principle, it's not even, and they calling you out your name, it's nothing to talk about. It's nothing to talk about. Just leave them alone. No matter how pretty they are. And a lot of women out here is about that. They really, it's a growing number. It's just women that just really low-key or outright hate a man because they had no daddy around them, no uncle, the brother is locked up, or he's not a manly man. I mean, there's no males around them. Ladies, how many men in your life that you respect? Can you name 5? Can you name 5 men in your... Think about it. Something for you to think about. If you can name 5 men, give me 5 that you highly respect. Highly respect. If you can't name 5, well, matter of fact, let me help you. Give me 3. Because I know that's hard. 5 is probably hard for you. You barely have 1. But some of you do have 1. A solid one you respect through and through. Family, friends, or foe. Or an entertainer. Give me 5, but that's too easy because you don't really know the entertainer. But maybe I'll help you out because if I said just family members, you'd probably say 0. But just name 3 to 5 different men in your life that you highly respect. Can you do it? If you can't, that's a problem. The problem where you need to maybe start looking and upgrading your life. Because men and women at the end of the day is supposed to be together. In my personal opinion, we put on this planet Earth to be together, to be with each other, to be a union, to marry, to be fruitful and multiply. This is what men and women on the planet Earth supposed to be, in my personal opinion. But in this day and time, the women, the females, is our mortal enemy, men. They out to destroy you men from within. Slow death you. Not literally, but in a matter of speaking. Just pick you apart until there's nothing left. Getting into your mental. And then we don't have to, and then men, you have to have penis discipline. Because, women it seems like with hygiene problems, it's a growing number of women out here. And I've been mentioning this, and a lot of men have been telling me this too. I thought maybe only me, but a lot of you women, this is a growing number of, look, you just, men, man, come on. I know. But I'm going to just tell you, it's just not worth it sticking the rod of life into these women that is dirty and stink, don't keep up with their hygiene, and you got to lift your head up in the air while you're doing it. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. That's part of being a savage, man. It's part of being a savage. You just, just because it's just there. You cannot do that, man. You gotta have some penis discipline. Because you have a lot of women that don't even know how to wash themselves properly. A growing number. Old women as well as young women. I don't think because of their certain age, a lot of them is think too. Old women don't keep up with their hygiene. I know. Other people have told me that too. And a lot of young women, we already know that story. So how can you do it, man? She's not keeping her house clean. You got to step over Ralph the Roach, Randy the Rat, Mike the Mouse. Her sheets is dirty. Her mattress is dirty. Her bathroom is dirty. Her kitchen is dirty. But you want to partake of her fruit. You can't do it, man. You must have penis discipline. It is what it is. And, you know, hey, listen, you know, if you're going to have, you know, here's another thing that's going to be triggering. You know, you guys out here that got no kids and you dealing with a woman with kids and, you know, then you have a baby with her, then that's an addition. You just messed up. You know, she got kids. Here's the reality. I know a lot of single moms don't want to hear that, but I mean, say for the men out here that have no children. Yo, 9 out of 10, you're going to ruin your life, dog. You're going to ruin your life, dog. I have to say that just like that. Yo, you dealing with a woman with kid or kids, you playing Russian roulette. Now, there's a exception to the rules with those single moms. You have a few great single moms that they learn their lesson, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into all of that. I talked about that previously. But, you know, you out here on the come up and you got a woman with kids, and a lot of these women got kids, man. Yeah, I do agree, man. It's just going to be recreational purposes only because a lot of these women with single moms don't even deserve, you know, that extra. They don't deserve for you to even be around them like that. But I talked about that on a previous show, but I'm not going to get in too heavy with that. But it's so many different topics I could keep going on and on with. But you must have discipline out here in these streets. Deal with your money first, deal with your lifestyle, deal with your spiritual, your physical, your emotional men to build it up, to be a better you. And females always going to be out there, quality ones somewhere on this planet Earth. Stay strong. Thank you for listening.
Chief.